Yeah, we ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped, sitting high up on the stone. When my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, we ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped, sitting high up on the stone. When my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, glowing up, but we still trapped. That's how a nigga survives. Flowing out, got the crowd packed. Yeah, that's how a nigga provides. Y'all insta this, y'all snap that, y'all diss this, and they snap back. Another mass shooting in the headlines. I'm like, damn, where that attack at? Cause y'all think this about race. They flaunt that shit in your face. It's like every day it's the same agenda. It's really not that hard to trace. Fuck it, we might as well face it. Accept it, whatever it's wrapped in. There'll come a day when they run out of grace. So me and my niggas stay trapping. Yeah, ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped, sitting high up on the stone. When my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Hey, someone be too who I wanted to be and then what I became. Ended up going my own way, but I couldn't stay in my lane. Now if I'm honest, I've taken a liking to wearing these chains. They hold me down, make it easier when I start feeling the pain. Out of the overflow, your heart, they say your mouth speaks. Well, my heart must be fucked up, cause I can't speak and I can't sleep. So I stay woke in this daydream. Got shit to do, got the world to see. Got the same crew, got some. He's heating up! An empire, fuck a boutique, that's real. I only say what I feel, got a new plate with the same meal. On a new hype with the same chill. Y'all the more you hate me, the more you will learn. From heaven, but I'm too good to stay in hell. I don't know where the story ends, but I keep writing like, oh well, oh well. Yeah, I keep writing like, oh well, oh well. Yeah. Hey, I don't know where the story ends, but I keep writing like, oh well, oh well. Yeah, we ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped, sitting high up on the stone. When my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, we ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped, sitting high up on the stone. But my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah. This is that one song that you heard so many times, and every time you hear it, you're like, I'm not gonna bump to this song. But then you start catching a vibe. I'm sorry, not sorry. Yeah. East Coast with the gang gang, West Coast with the gang gang, Lower with the gang gang, you know we don't play gang. East Coast with the gang gang, West Coast with the gang gang, Lower with the gang gang, you know we don't play gang. East Coast with the gang gang, West Coast with the gang gang, Lower with the gang gang, you know we don't play gang. East Coast with the gang gang, West Coast with the gang gang, Lower with the gang gang, you know. Yeah, whoa, East Coast with that gang gang. You know we don't play games, whoa. Hop up on that wagon, oh please just get out the way. You know we stay stuntin', right up in your face. We sorry, not sorry, we just stuck up in our ways. West Coast gon' ahead stand up, put that glass and hands up. Gang, we famed up, got that change, we bagged up. Crew love, we stay manned up. Ahem like I'm wheezy, yeah. Rap game just too easy, like a tree. Drip so sick I'm queasy, whoa. Get out. This is Strickland. I am the danger. Walk to the line, good versus evil. God in his prime, always in prime, always on time. Our time to shine. Wifey is fine, I'm doing fine. Glad that you asked. God fill me up, mud in my glass. God clean me up, all that I ask. Wherever you headed there fast. I am ahead, you are in last. Last time I checked, you are all gas. Gas in the whip it up fast. Fast and all furious, I'm starting to spaz. Getting all curious, you put me on blast. Blasting that Darius, kids in the back. Back to the future is black. Black like T'Challa, Wakanda attack. East Coast with the gang gang, West Coast with the gang gang, Lower with the gang gang, you know we don't play gang.
You are looking rather splendid this evening.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing, 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 testicles, testicles. Welcome everyone to episode 2000 and Schwam of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleazecast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and yo hoes? It's your boy Papa Swoleo back with another episode. And today's episode of the Beastcast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everest and K2 Flexin on all you beaches.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
The fucking Catalina wine mixer.
Oh my God, what's going on? How we doing, fam? How we doing, beaches? What's the good word? How we all doing today? I hope you are ready for an exciting Sleazecast. I am ready to rage, and I hope you are ready to do the same. Drop in the comments down below. What did you smash today? Take a nice deep breath. Doesn't that smell amazing? Can you smell it? Can you smell the sick fucking gains? I think I need a little more light in here. Oh my God, that's bright. No, I don't. Oh, that looks good. Is that better? Is that better? Is that better lighting? Or is Papa overexposed? Can't be overexposed. I got the focus. I got it right. I can't tell. It's a little bit gloomy outside, so I have to make sure the beard's in full HD. Those of you that are looking at the 70-incher, the big, thick 70-incher, you need that beard sharp. I got this. I'm just kidding. All right, fam, welcome to the show. I love it. I'm ready for an amazing Mancast. 2000 was yesterday. If you missed yesterday's episode, go and check it out. It was fucking fire. It was fan-fucking-tastic. 2000 behind us, 2000 more to come. Let's get some more fucking gorillas. Drop in the comments down below. What'd you smash today? Remember, if you are not yet a member, you shall be a member now over there at SwoleNormousX.com. Check out our membership specials for all details on how to join the fam. We had some awesome... we had a big week. We had some epic releases on Monday. We got some new drops before. How many of you have tried some of the new classes that we dropped on Monday? Let me actually bring those up in case, because we haven't really talked about them since yesterday. Yesterday was all about episode Swole 2K. Today is a Swole Odyssey, of course. We got some brand new releases. We got Yin for Total Body number 4, Express Class in the Yoga Studio. We got Swollen 7 Mace Round 3. And of course, use code FYR10. Just a couple more days left to use that code to get an additional $10 off your Fuck Your Resolution specials. Go and check that out. And of course, we have some Swole Studio releases with our premium and unlimited memberships. You can check out the All Levels Jungle Flow with Rachel, Swollen 7 Core Round 1, and Upper Burn number 1. Now, a lot of you, don't you dare boo it. No, don't you dare boo it. I know Scorched Earth is brutal, so those of you that have done Scorched Earth, that's the only reason why there are boos, because Upper Burn 1 is a nasty, slutty, filthy, whorish workout, and those of you that have done Scorched Earth, that's a feature in Scorched Earth that we put in the Swole Studio so you can get a little taste, and those of you that do Scorched Earth, you are usually scorning me in the Telegram chat because it fucking hurts. It's called Scorched Earth. What do you expect? What do you expect? It's going to blow your goddamn nips off. It's going to burn your nips off. And no, the Signature Series did not drop earlier today. It did not. We are actually releasing it. I'll talk about that in just a second. So once we get into the tip, I will make the announcement what time and where you can access your Signature Series drop. Don't you worry. I will not let you go without that. So it will be available through the end of the weekend. Okay. For this first drop, it's going to be available through Sunday. So you have a little bit extra time. So don't you worry. You didn't miss a damn thing. It will be available for you. So I will talk about that in just a second. So don't worry about that. Let's get into the tip, shall we? Let's bust this nut open. Drop a comment down below. What'd you smash today? I hope you fucking smashed. I hope you made some sick fucking gains. I hope you made some sick fucking gains. Drop in the comments down below. What'd you smash today? Let's summon the Falcon and let's get this party started. Falcon. Put some respect on it.
USA, greatest country in the world.
Oh yeah, I had to fucking burp. That was nice. That was nice.
I gave it a 10.
Oh my God.
A 10. A fucking 10.
Oh, I chugged so much water during, just like right before I was getting ready for the man cast. I chugged so much water. So we got it out. We're good. We're good. We're good. I got it out. This is when people quit. I know that's a long one. I know this is a long one. TIWPQ. That's really hard to type. But look, if you're going to win today's Swole card, you better fucking earn it. You better fucking earn it. Drop in the comments down below. This is a great card. And I had this card on my wall in the previous Swole hole. And this is one of the classics. This is a throwback. This is one of people's favorite. Usually, goes back till 2016. That was one of the popular wallpapers that I had for like on Instagram and stuff in the highlight reel. This is one of those original images throwback. But this is something that you're going to look at. This is something, the card and a mindset that I've always had, that I always look at or I think about. It helps me reminisce. It gives me perspective, because when you are going to take or undertake any kind of lifestyle change, habit change, business change, environmental change, when you're making changes, you have to build that habit. You have to build that habit slowly, consistently. That's pillar number 7, building discipline, being consistent. And anytime you have some kind of, I guess, friction going against the grain, remember, that is when people quit. That sticking point, that kind of bump in the road, so many people just quit. And guess what? If you don't quit, you never have to start again. Stop fucking quitting. You don't have to worry about starting over and over again. If you don't quit, just don't quit. It doesn't mean that it's always going to be linear. You're just going to keep on seeing progress forever. You're never going to have a challenging moment. You're never going to have a shitty fucking workout. Imagine if everyone that worked out quit when they had a shitty workout. No one would be muscular. No one would have results. No one would make those transformations. No one would make those lifestyle changes if you just gave up every time it got hard. Every time it wasn't convenient. Every time you didn't do it as well as you would have hoped to have done it. You just keep on adapting and you change. You just keep on focusing and you adjust. You do it differently. You learn. Your time management gets better. Your training gets better. Your strategies get better. Your recovery gets better. You're always tweaking. I'm always tweaking. You're always tweaking. It's not like once you figure something out, cool, I'll just do this forever. You change as you get older, as my body has been under stress from training for over 20 fucking years. I train differently now than I did 15 years ago. I've adapted. I've adjusted. It's because I'm looking for longevity. I'm not trying to drag or just drive my body into the ground and be crippled when I'm 55. I want to be doing this the rest of my life. So I've adjusted my approach. I've learned more. I've continued to consume information and to learn how to keep my body mobile and pliable. And you have to learn, you have to adjust, you have to change. And when the goings get rough, you better fucking work, change, adapt. And that's literally all it is. That's what the 7 pillars are. It's all about adaptation. It's all about adaptation. And if you're not willing to adapt, you can't be consistent. Consistency is based on adaptation, because if you're not adapting, it's not going to work out. You have to change to your environment and change to your needs in the moment. All right. So let's spit on it, get into the tip. I think we got some great SwoleFam posts. We got more awesome SwoleFam posts left over from the 2K, Swole 2K celebration. So let's get into those, and make sure you hit that like button. Remember, leave a 5-star review, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere you like to bang your ear holes with the old knowledge cock. Let's get some more gorillas. Pinch your nips. Let's fucking go. Are you ready, fam? Are you ready, fam? Let's moisturize. Oh, it's going in. Hey, just an inch, just an inch. Easily. It's cold outside. Easily. Not even some. That's moist. That's really moist. Ah, nice. Now I'm warm and snug and cozy like a bug in a rug. All right, let's get into the first. Do another drum roll. Let's get some.
What's in the box?
What's in that box? What's in that box? We got our first post from yo boy, Andrew. And Andrew writes, I'm not sure what episode it was, but I came to the SwoleFam community after I lost my father on a deployment in 2016. I gave up on everything. My friends, family, my health. I went from 180 pounds to just under 260 pounds. It took me to a deep, dark place. I realized I needed to figure something out, and this community helped me with that. I am currently sitting around 230 pounds. I've been up and down. I was down to the 210 mark. Then life hit again and I upped in weight. I'm finally back on track, and it's been a real struggle for me both mentally and physically, but I'm seeing progress, and it makes me continue to keep thriving in this community. Hashtag SwoleFam out. That's a great story. I'm sorry to hear about your pops, Andrew, but I'm stoked that you have gotten your life back on track and your focus back on track, and you're taking care of yourself, making sure you're putting yourself forward, which is what he would want for you. And of course, you need to fill your own cup so that you can be a strong individual for those around you and spread it far and wide. Lead by example. Remember, that's what you are, fam. You are those seeds. We have to grow these seeds. We have to grow these swole seeds. We have to grow these in our local communities, because you know it's not going to come from the top fucking down. It's not going to come from the government. It's not going to come from the pharmaceutical company. It's not going to come from the education system to take care of your health and to do it properly like we do in the SwoleFam. It's not going to come from anywhere but here and from you. You are that person. You are that swole slut in your area. You are the Papa Swole, like Spartacus. I am Papa Swolio. You are that swole slut in your community. And you need to make sure that you take that responsibility not lightly. We got a post here from Kat. Did I sleep like shit last night? Yes, I did. Did I wake up at 4:45 anyways to get my workout in? Yes, I did. I did it because I knew that I wasn't going to want to do it after class. Congrats on 2,000 episodes. Consistency is key, and hashtag SwoleFam. Thank you so much, Kat. Thank you, Kat. Appreciate it. Thank you for sharing, and thank you for kicking some fucking ass. Didn't want to go, didn't want to get it done, but you did anyway, didn't you? Meow. Danny, congratulations, Papa Swolio, on 2,000 glorious episodes. I remember a few years back when your account came up on my Instagram as a page I might like. I started watching the Daily Swole somewhere in 2017. At first, I thought to myself, what the fuck is this? But the more I listened, the more I heard, and I got hooked. So glad that I found and became a part of the best fam on earth. Hashtag SwoleFam for life. More gorillas, Danny. Thank you, brother. Falcon wants to say thank you as well. Thank you. I love it. I wonder how many people, I gotta say, a lot of you probably had that. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? What is going on here? Seriously, what is going on here? What is this man doing? Good Lord, man. What is going on? What is this insanity? I'm sure a lot of people had that same first impression. Make an interesting one, I'm sure. Laura, Laura writes, I know I'm the one who puts the work in, but I am deeply indebted to the SwoleFam for the kick in the ass that I got here. In January of 2020, I was about to be put on insulin for my diabetes and desperately needed to change my evil ways. Ooh, evil. Thanks to Papa's straight talk, I found the strength to finally fight for my life. I love it. I'm 4 foot 10 inches, and at one point I was 218 pounds. Now I'm down to 147. Let's get some applause right there. We're not done with that post yet. 4 foot 10 and 218. You are plump. Now I'm down to 147. So you lost, what was that, 71 pounds? Is that correct? 71? Man, that's a lot of weight. I'm off metformin and glipizide. Glipizide? I haven't heard of that one. Gaining muscle, gaining range of motion, and no longer using my handicap placard. I'm not often able to join SwoleFam discussions, but I watch them when I can, and the knowledge cock always brightens my day. Thanks to all, much love, gonna keep living the Swole life, hashtag go to the fucking gym. Let's fucking go. Let's go, Laura. Oh, I got a picture here. We got a picture. Wow, look at the difference. Look at the difference. What? I like the hair, too. I like the hair. That's a big improvement. I like that. I like the style there. Rocking it. Damn, you look like a different person. Literally, not just because of the hair. That's a huge difference. 70 pounds. Over 70 pounds. And look, you got the little one. You got people in your circle. You got family that you need to be healthy for. Good for you. Good for you. Fucking gains. SwoleFam making gains and, dare I say, taking names. Why would you take names, though? Just make some gains. You don't need to dox people. It's illegal. All right. This one is from Lisa. I love this picture. This one's from Lisa. Let's zoom in on the text. We'll go back to the picture. Lisa writes, I found you via Foodie Beauty. Remember that? You were in the mid 1600s, I think. Yeah, that was what? May-ish? That whole debacle. The 16-hour membership. That was like, I think, May of 2020, right? So let's see, a year and a half ago. That makes sense, right? 400 or so episodes. Yeah, that's about right. You were in the mid 1600s, I think. You and the SwoleFam have changed my life. As you know, I reversed pre-diabetes and I used to be almost 180 pounds. 180 pounds. Now I'm building muscle and I'm between 115 and 118 pounds. I'm off medication too. Happy 2000. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Yow. Let's fucking go. Let's raise the fucking roof. Is anyone else hard? I am full chubbed, legit. I got like a solid half chub, I think. My nips are rock hard though, for sure. Look at you, Lisa, looking great. So take that. Now you're between 115 and 118. So slap on another 60 pounds there. God, you have to feel so good. You should feel so good about yourself. Fucking congratulations. That's amazing. That's amazing. God, anyone got nips left? Does anyone else have nips left? Am I the only one that has craters for nips? The Mount Vesuvius of nips down here. Jesus Christ.
Come on, man.
Yeah. You woke up Grandpa. Brandon. Go back to sleepies. We got a couple more posts, man. These are fire. These are fucking fire. Let's do another one. Anyone have nips left? No one's got the nips. R.I.P. the nips. Rip the nips. R.I.P. nips. All right, from Mike. Mike writes, when you have the day off and plan to sleep in, but still wake up at 3 a.m. and get your workout in, dedication, or have I gone bonkers? I think you've gone bonkers. You woke up at 3 a.m. to get your workout in. What time did you go to sleep, man? What time did you go to sleep to wake up at 3 a.m. rested? Did you go to sleep at 6 o'clock or something? 6 o'clock? What, 7 o'clock would be 8 hours? My God, that's intense. All right, I'm curious, Mike, if you're watching live, what would sleeping in have been? If someone that wakes up at 3 a.m. regularly to lift, sleeping in's like, well, I slept until 4:30. Man, such a lazy bones today. You always know those people that get up super early. Sleeping in is anything like an hour later. I do like getting up early in the morning, but I haven't gotten to that point. That's still that's still sleepy time. That's sleepy time for sure. All right, we got another post from Nathan. Oh, is that you, Mike? That was you? That was your post? 6 would be sleeping in. All right, I get it. Nice. Well, as long as you're getting enough sleep, if you're getting to sleep early enough, all right, so if you're going to sleep at 8:30, that's great. If you're getting up at 3 and you're getting your sleep, hey, that's fantastic. If you're getting recovery, if you're just waking up super early and you're burning that candle, that's not good. But if you're getting recovery, there you go. As long as you're getting in, hey, that's going to help you when you get back to work the next day. If you have the day off tomorrow, let's stick to the schedule. Why not? That's good shit. All right, Nathan. Hello, SwoleFam. It's your boy, Nathan. What up, Beesh? What up?
You're insane, gold member.
Austin Powers was talking about Mike there. You're insane, gold member. 3 o'clock in the morning. Hello, SwoleFam. It's your boy, Nathan. I hope y'all are making some sick fucking gains right now. Yeah, I have another update and brag today. Even though today I did lower mass from Swole season, I had to go light because in the last 4 days I was feeling aches and pains that came out of nowhere except my knee. Except your knee, or they were on your knee? I hurt my knee in class doing a front push kick and overextended or hyperextended. Yeah, hyperextended is probably the right word. You probably kicked out and then bent back a little bit. My knee and it hurt like hell, but I'm taking it easy and it's getting better. Good news though, and here's the brag. I got my yellow belt in Taekwondo and became student of the month, which was a surprise to me. There you go, dude. A round of applause for Nathan. Congratulations, dude. Yellow belt. Anyone else practice martial arts? I know some of you are in the comments. Congratulations. That's fucking great. I think we read, was that yesterday or the day before? Maybe it was the day before. What's today? Monday, or is it Tuesday? I think it was Nathan on Tuesday or Monday during the SwoleFam when he was saying he took the test and wasn't sure he's going to find out in a little bit. That's fucking great. See? No need to be worried. That's fucking great. Let's see. And student of the month. So it's always those overachievers, right? So Nathan's like worried. I hope I did good. Those kids in school, the girls are always like, oh my God, I really hope that was such a hard test. And they always got 110s. They always got everything right, plus the extra credit or something like that. Oh my God, that was such a hard test. Aced it. Oh my God, it was so brutal. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. What did I get? Oh my God, it was so brutal. 100. Yeah. I know you're kind, Nathan. I know you're kind. Also, I think my balance has been getting a little better with practice. That's all I got for you. Have a good day and the rest of your week. Keep crushing it and be excellent to each other. And party on, motherfuckers. Bill and Ted reference. I think that's a combination of Wayne's World and Bill and Ted. So be excellent. That's Bill and Ted. But party on. I think that's Wayne World, right? Wayne's World. Party on, Wayne. Party on, Garth. Excellent party time. Excellent. Sick fucking gains, progress, not perfection. Good for you, Nathan. I need to get some Bill and Ted soundboard. I need more. I need more buttons. We're going to get some more soundboards. I got to take a day and do a soundboard day. We're due for some. I got some really good ones I want to add. All right, here. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. I'm sure they said both in that one. All right. Let's see. Nicole. Holy moly, episode 2K already. I can't begin to tell you how much you and the fam, the 7 pillars, have completely changed my life, the way I understand not only physical health and wellness, but also happiness and flourishing. The first vid of yours that I saw was of that behemoth who eats 10,000 calories a day for her fans. I remember that on YouTube. Honestly, I was using mukbangs and fitness vids, those what I eat in a day / binge exercise vlog videos as what some call reverse thinspo. I equated thinness with health, did not understand the importance of food quality at all. Anything from Whole Foods was healthy, even the organic cookies, but red meat was a big no-no. And though repulsed, kinda got to enjoy food vicariously through those binge videos. So fucked up. I'm still working things out, but if I hadn't come across your channel and through you, Dr. Saladino's channel, and discovered optimal and ancestral health, I'd be totally fucked. Thankfully, I caught myself early, but if things had gotten bad enough and I had to get help, Have you seen what ED patients are fed in recovery? It's garbage. Patients might start eating again. They might gain weight, but they most likely won't learn how to be optimally healthy. A lot of anorexics go vegan or even develop binge eating disorder once they allow themselves to start eating normally. I read a great book a few years back called How to Disappear Completely on Modern Anorexia by Kelsey Osgood. Really interesting, a pretty honest memoir, quite different from most ED books that glorify sufferers' experiences. I remember she mentioned somewhere okay, that gets cut off there. Okay, so that might have gotten cut off. Anyway, it's a good post, and I'm glad that you shared. That's a great post. I don't have the second part of this. Boo. Anyway, thank you so much for writing that, Nicole. Maybe we'll find the second part, but yeah, eating garbage and overeating, just eating calorie surplus, that's not solving the problem. People need to really reconnect with their roots as being an individual, being a human being. You know, most of these foods should not be consumed. They should not be consumed by humans. People are just putting things in their mouth just because they can. It's all marketing. It's all processed waste products, and it's leftover bullshit that's just high profit margin. And if you really focus on ancestral eating, you focus on the foods that really work best for you, and you actually become your own science experiment. You actually test these things. You have to fucking care. Bottom line, you have to give a shit. You have to give a shit. Most people don't give a shit. Shocker. Most people don't fucking care. They really, truly don't care. If you really want something bad enough, you're going to figure out a way to do it. If you want something bad enough, you are going to do it right, and you're going to learn. You're going to learn. You're going to cultivate that awareness. You're going to educate yourself. You're going to try. You're going to try different things. Adjust, adapt, like we talked about earlier. Pillar number 7, consistency. You are going to figure that shit out. If you want it bad enough, humans that want things bad enough will figure out a fucking way. If you just say you want something and don't really put in the effort, then you don't really want it now, do you? Do you really? Do you really want it? So Nicole really wanted it, and it's tough coming from that background, but actually figuring it out and navigating that is fantastic. So thank you so much for sharing, Nicole. And great post, everyone, today. Great fucking post. So you can start dropping a couple questions if you have them. Hashtag AskPapaSwolio for me to see your questions. Now, remember, all those posts were from inside the Swole fam. If you want to join, head on over to SwoleNormousX.com and join the fam today. Links in the description down below. We literally have everything you need. We talk about the 7 pillars every single day. Maybe you download your copy over at SwoleNormousX.com. Maybe you haven't. But if you really want to tackle your fitness from all aspects, from your physical training, your psychological training, any modality, whether you have access to bands, kettlebells, barbells, dumbbells, mace bells, whether you train at home, whether you're on the road in a truck all the time, you're flying through the air, no matter where you are, you can have the Swole fam and everything inside Swolenormous X with you. Phone, TV, tablet, doesn't matter. You got your training. You got all 7 pillars. We have over 200 yoga classes. We have over a year and a half of full programming, 90-day dash, scorched earth, Swole season, Swole mastery, from zero equipment bulking programs like the Swole season, scorched earth, which is endurance, really great for shredding and cutting and really pushing your limits. And the 90-day dash is a great all-around program. So we have everything you need inside Swolenormous X. Plus you get access to all the exclusive live streams. We're always adding new content. We just talked about that a little while ago in the episode. So anyway, it's Fuck Your Resolution season. You can still save an additional $10 off your unlimited memberships with code FYR at checkout. So if you haven't yet checked out SwoleNormousX.com, check out the free download, 7 pillars, check out all that stuff over there and jump on your unlimited membership. Highly recommend it. Now's the time to do it. And of course, Halloween is what, like a few days away? Halloween is like 3 or 4 days away. So this is the kickoff, right? This is like a football game. It's the kickoff into holiday season. So after this, already, I'm sure, and if you have a workplace, if you have a common area kitchen, I know a lot of you are probably dealing with people bringing in the pre-candy. How many of you are dealing with pre-candy? Everyone's bringing in bowls of candy. For some reason, because the 31st of October is coming up, there's just it's okay to just have candy everywhere. It's okay to just randomly stuff Reese's in your mouth and you're a goddamn grown adult. Just sitting there in the break room, just stuffing Reese's or fucking Three Musketeers. As if you can't buy that shit normally, and as if you don't eat that shit normally. I swear to fucking God, people are already eating garbage food every fucking day, every Friday and Saturday, and snack and cheat day and cheat meal. It's throughout the fucking year. People act like this is something unique. They have a Halloween all the time. Going to 7-Eleven and getting a Slurpee, that's more sugar than I have in the fucking year probably of all that processed crap. Okay? So, and I'm not saying you have to do things exactly my way, but people act like they're saints or something and they eat quality food and they're really good the rest of the year. It's all the time. They're just in zombie, mindless consumption mode all the time. So this is just a public excuse to not be shamed or to feel less guilty about eating garbage food in public. Just my thought on it, but it's a fucking fact. Now candy's just completely acceptable. And then after Halloween, right? So all your kids, those of you that have kids and stuff, and you're doing this shit, guess what? You're going to have the leftover candy. Everyone's going to bring in the extra candy, right? The door stops and the fucking hard piece of shit candies that no one wants. You're going to have Smarties lying around for 6 months. Yep. Then you got the leftovers, and then the leftovers of Halloween, the candy, the leftovers go right into Thanksgiving. And then you have 9 Thanksgivings you have to go to. Everyone brings in the extra pies and those start piling up. And that goes right into Christmas, right into fucking drinking your ass off for New Year's. And then boom, it's January 1st or 2nd. And you come out of this fucking sugar and alcoholic haze. You don't know where the fuck you are. All you know is you packed on 15 pounds. You feel even shittier than you did 3 fucking months ago. And all it's going to be going through your head is, oh, I wish I started. Oh my God, I'm so fat. I got to lose weight for summer. Blah, blah, blah. And then fucking Valentine's Day comes up. And then you're going to have fucking Easter. And then you're going to have the next fucking thing, Memorial Day and the cookout. It's just one binge to the next. It's just one binge to the next for most people. So don't listen to anyone telling you as if this is such a unique experience for them. They do it all the time. Every fucking day. That's why they can't see their own dick or their clit. If you look down, you can't see your dick. You can't see what sex you are just by looking down. I know it's 2021, but you know what I'm talking about. You can't see your fucking chromosomes down there. You're too fat. Just saying. Fuck, I'm fucking on fire. Didn't expect to.
He's on fire!
I'm on fire. Didn't expect to go on fire, but I just fucking ignited spontaneously. Let's fucking go. All right.
I am the danger.
All right. Hashtag this is when people quit. This is when people quit. Did people quit? I don't know. This is when people quit. Do they quit? Do they? Do they? Do they? All right. Let's see. Let's take some questions. I think we got some questions. I think we had some questions. I think we had a couple popped up, but hashtag ask Papa Swirlio. Let's see. Scrolling up a little bit. If I missed a question, dun, dun, dun. Just ask it again. Just ask it again. Oh, nice. Walla didn't want to go to the gym today, but was listening to yesterday's Swolecast, heard my name and went straight to the gym and just crushed a back workout. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Good for you. Good for you. Fuck yeah. You just heard your name again. Go back to the gym and crush it again. Jay Sigmund. Papa Swole, what's up, fam? What up, Bish? Have you tried out bison tallow? I have not. I'm curious on if there's a flavor, texture, or health difference compared to beef tallow. I don't know. It sounds pretty good. I'm sure if it's a healthy animal, right? Grass-fed bison, why not? Could be an interesting one. I don't know the actual nutritional content or like CLA or omega-3, but I mean, I'm sure it's got to be pretty good for you. Probably a good option. Bison's delicious. I haven't had it that I reckon. All right, Tyler, Papa Swolio, not a question. Oh, all right. Well, you got the IPS in there. I was outside in the grass, shirtless at my local park with some comfortable socks, enjoying nature and being an animal trying to pet a bird by being sneaky. All right. Okay. All right. Not bad. Not bad. There you go. Trying to catch a bird. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Take your socks off. Take your socks off. Go get your feet on the ground. But good for you. Go be an animal. Let me know if you catch that bird like Rocky over here chasing a chicken.
I don't know where it's going, huh? Chicken's so fast, Mick.
All right, let's see.
If I want chicken wings, let's go to KFC.
Nathan, Papa Swolio, just a comment. Watch the videos you did about the kids and their pronouns. I'm good with hims, hers, and them, but dolls? Yeah, dolls. I heard about a guy who changed his face to Korean and wanted the lead singer's name from the K-pop band BTS as a pronoun. What? This is a mental health problem, which is a big fucking problem in this country. What can we do to change it? I would say let's eat some fucking steak. Let's cut down on the soy. Let's get rid of the phthalates in our water and our food. I got a story, actually. That's going to lead us into one of our stories, Nathan. It's coming down to the education, parenting, proper food and nutrition, and culturally not pandering to the woke mob, not pandering to the cult. Look, just because you want to be, all right, you have kids. I'm not saying you do have, Nathan. I don't know if you do, but anyone that has kids, children want to be I want to be an astronaut when I'm older. Okay. I'm a unicorn. I'm a dragon. Ha 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 ha. You are. They're pretending. Kids are pretending. Now, if you raise people and keep on pandering to them, helicopter parenting, garbage food, the victim mentality, right? Giving them the idea and I guess the concept that they can complain their way to virtuousness, that by being an activist, by being victimized, by being a victim, by being passive. And there's a lot of different ways to describe it. That is doing something, that is being productive, that is giving back, that is beneficial to the community. I mean, I think there's a lot of different options. I don't know if anything will get done. I do think some sort of like civil service, not that you have to necessarily serve in the military, but something like you're working in your local community, whether you're planting trees for a year or two. It doesn't have to be planting trees, but doing something in your community to build this earth, to build this world. We have a lot of, it goes so deep. It goes to the food. It goes to the money. We talk about Bitcoin all the time. It goes to inflation. It goes to inflationary education, all these ridiculous divisions in universities that are focusing on diversity and this woke inclusion bullshit rather than actually teaching kids skills that they need to learn for a functioning society. It's just, we're weaponizing being a pussy. Being a pussy is weaponized. And rather than encouraging men to be men and women to be women, we have families or people that are not reproducing, not actually perpetuating the species. We are not replacing our population. So we're actually on the decline. We are outsourcing all our infrastructure and our production. So we don't really do anything. We have people that just want to be YouTube famous and not actually create value and not actually like build any kind of infrastructure. And we're just shifting further and further away from reality, getting back to your question, Nathan. So there's a lot of like make-believe and lack of logic. It goes from that to the energy sector. People just keep on trying to bust loads on wind and solar, but sometimes it ain't windy and the sun's only up sometimes, and sometimes it's cloudy. So, and we're, hiding from nuclear energy and nuclear technology, which is so effective. And with we've made so many leaps and bounds, but you have all these political narratives and smoke screens that are distracting people from what will actually move our people forward. When I say people, our country, our world, we can't control what other people are doing, but we control what we are doing in our country. And that comes down to the individual units. Because I think just like with nutrition, you're not going to hear this from the government. You're not going to get this from schools. It has to do with the parents, has to do with the individual family units, of which there are less than ever before. Like it keeps on decreasing, households with a mother and a father that are able to sustain, a connected family. It's just really hard because our human work and human production is that's what happens with inflation. Like it's harder and harder to have a strong family unit when you have, father has to have 2 jobs, mother has to work, no one's home to watch the kids. So the school is just out, the school is parenting your children. There's just a lot of shit. A lot of shit. Let's see here. Oh shit, I sent her hold on. Let's see here. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, a second. I sent that to the wrong person. Okay. So that's a lot. I just said a lot there. So let's just get some gorillas. That was a lot. I don't know what you could do to bring it back. I don't know what you could do to bring it back. It's going to have to start with the families. It's going to have to start with the individual. Because we know which way we're sliding as a society. Lisa, Papa Swole, I know how anti-vegan you are, but don't you think that tofu added to a recipe is nutritious? I don't at all. I wouldn't say I'm anti-vegan. I'm just pro logic and common sense and results. And I'm not saying that someone can't be vegan or be perceivably healthy or successful being it. It's just obviously far and few between. I think many, the vast majority of people would benefit more from going direction of animal-based and grass-fed beef and cutting back on plant sources, eating organ meats and such like that. So, people that are going to navigate towards veganism are going to do it regardless of what I say or not. And if someone finds improved health and they find something that, all the power to them. I want them to be healthy. So it doesn't mean that no one can survive on it, but is that optimal for humans? Just because someone can live on it and get enough protein potentially, is it really the best thing? Are you getting a lot of other toxins? Are you getting a lot of glyphosate? Are you getting a lot of other inflammatory chemicals that your body is fighting against that you might be better off even adding just some organ meats or some grass-fed beef, like a small amount? It's more of a religion. It's more of a religion and a cult that they're not eating it for a certain reason. It's not for health. It's because I don't want to eat animals. That's the vast majority of vegans. And most people haven't even tried doing more. I'm not saying you have to be carnivore. Most people haven't tried doing more of an ancestral diet and focus on organ meats. Most people that do carnivore or eat animal-based, they don't do organ meats. They're missing the whole fucking thing. If you're not eating organ meats, you're missing all of it. You're missing the benefits of eating in that fashion. All right. Good question. Good question. And if any of you want to follow up with another question for anything, let's see. All right, Gumball, Papa Swole, irrelevant. Papa Swole knocked her bowl out. What are you doing there, Bish? Hey, what you doing, Bish? Gumball, irrelevant, but my boyfriend and I are debating with our friends. Papa Swole, what do you think? Does a straw have one hole or two? Oh, interesting. Does a straw have one hole or two? I think it depends. Are you considering a hole that has 2 circles? It has 2 circles. Are you talking 2D or 3-dimensional? So it's got 2 circles, one at each end. So you got the 2 shapes. So a hole. I think you have to define what those things are. You got to define it. Good question. Nice little riddle. Tyler, if I wanted to climb a tree, what tree should I look at? Anyone you can climb, bro. I don't know. I'm not a tree expert. I don't know what, like, you want to look for an Alabama birch. That's going to be the tree you go for. You can climb any tree, technically. I wouldn't recommend climbing, like, you'll know. I'm not recommending you. I'm going to say right here, for legal purposes, don't climb trees, Tyler. Now go do what you're going to do. If you can climb it, fucking climb it. Interesting question. All right, Jacob. What's up, JG? Papa Swole, do you think it's strange that the woke crowd probably has a high percentage of people that believe in evolution Yet they praise this mental disorder and mode of thinking that that does reproduce. I'm assuming you meant doesn't. Yeah, it does not reproduce. All right, I see the typo, the adjustment later on in the next comment. Do I think it's strange? Cognitive dissonance? It's like doublethink from 1984 from Orwell. Do I think it's strange? I mean, it is strange, but it's also cognitive dissonance. That's why it's political. It's not actually what they believe. It's what they can leverage for attention, for virtue signaling, for power, for control, for access. This is just things that humans do to belong. It's just a movement. It's just a movement, or it's what people say to belong, to be kind of like throw up that shield. Like, look, I'm one of you. Look, I'm one of you. I mean, I can't really say what people believe, but reality is reality, whether or not they want to say certain words. I don't know how many people out there think that you can just be a woman just by saying you're a woman. I don't know how many people, if you get them alone, here's the thing, if you get someone alone in a room, like, and their life depends on answering correctly, like with logic and common sense and fact, like actual truth.
We choose truth over facts.
No, we like facts. We like facts because you can make up truth. That's Orwellian. You can just make up truth. You can make it up, just memory hold the rest. Or facts. Facts don't care about your truth. Facts are facts. Things that exist are facts. So there's a lot of cognitive dissonance. There's a lot of people that will say one thing and kind of concede some of their integrity in order to belong, and then it kind of sucks them in. I kind of see it as a whirlpool or something where you you allow yourself to kind of step in the outside of the whirlpool by sacrificing some of your integrity to marry with the cult. And then you kind of get sucked in, because once you kind of give a mouse a cookie, he's going to want a glass of milk. And you have to say a little bit more, and you justify what you did. You justify your vote. You justify what you said. You justify an action, and you continue to make justifications until you're, pointing at the sky and you're in Germany all of a sudden. So there are a lot of intelligent people that get wrapped up in a movement out of self-preservation. And also when you have these minor concessions in order to belong, and it stems from, and it comes with racism, it comes with oppression, it comes with exclusion, cancel culture. You are walking a very slippery path, because that can snowball very quickly, and people are going to tell themselves whatever they need to so they can be able to sleep at night. And there's no limit to what a human being can justify to themselves so that their brain doesn't fucking explode. And those are complicated conversations, so I'm just spitballing here on the spot with some questions. So you can always drop some follow-ups. But yeah, I don't think we're going to be solving the world's issues here on the Daily Swole, but that'd be nice. Tyler's over here climbing trees. What kind of trees should I climb? I don't know, bro. Have some fun. All right, that's enough for questions. Fantastic. Excellent. Oh yeah, right here, Isabel. Like, celebrities that have basically retired are the only ones speaking up against, yes, celebrities. You know what? Celebrities need to fuck all the way off. I don't care if, like, actors that are giving political speeches and shit like that. You're an actor or an actress. Seriously, you are going to believe that. This was really funny. When you believe some of these celebrities, you do realize they pretend on screen for millions of dollars. They pretend to be other people. They know how to read scripts. They'll say things to make people like them and go to their movies. So you're going to listen to these fucking people for politics and for laws and stuff. And okay, did anyone else see a problem with that? How do you believe anything any of these fucking lunatics are saying? And most of the time, they're so disconnected from reality, you can tell just by listening to what they say. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I'm so tired of, like, an actor or an actress or a singer or someone like LeBron James. Literally, just what the fuck do you know about anything? What do you know about it? What do you know about it? Obviously nothing when you actually hear someone open their fucking mouth. Whether it's an athlete, everyone has the right to speak. Social media gives way too many people voices, but at the same time, it should. I'm just saying, doesn't change the fact that there's too many people that are allowed to speak their mind. At the same time, everyone should be allowed to speak their mind. That's why we shouldn't have any cancellations. You should be able to say what you want, period, end of story. Either everyone gets to talk or no one gets to talk. I think it's much better having everyone talk, because usually the best talk will rise to the top. But since the pandemic, quote unquote, and all the issues and the lockdowns and more people going online, it really exposes people that are fucking out of their mind. This kind of shit in the last 2 years really drove a lot of people insane. It drove a lot of people insane. A lot of fucking people insane. A lot of people fucking crazy. So anyway, think for yourself. You think for yourself. Just don't take your political or social advice from a fucking actor or an actress. That's just not a good idea. Okay, let's take this post. Let's do a post here. Let's do a shit post. Let's go balls deep. It's time. It's time to go deep. Oh, yeah.
That's deep.
Oh, yeah. Can you feel it? Can you feel the balls slapping? That knowledge cock, it's so thick. God, it's veiny. Jesus Christ. All right. It's so goddamn thick, isn't it? We got a post here from Molly Katie. I don't know who this is, but I can venture a guess of her IQ. I think so much of the enthusiasm for replacing cars with biking, walking also has a lot to do with internalized fat phobia.
Matt Damon.
Especially on the left, the ableism and fat phobia run disturbingly deep. They're evil twins. What? The enthusiasm for replacing cars with biking or walking has a lot to do with internalized fat phobia. Or less emissions and benefits of health. I mean, if you work close by, just walk. Like, you don't have to drive. Saves gas, saves money. I mean, let's not pretend like it's going to save the polar bears, but who cares? Like, the world's changing. We need to use our technology to move the human race forward. Like, we're changing the world. The world is changing. Fine. It's going to. We're changing the world. Humans are here, and we need to develop and adjust and create technology to sustain the earth as we move forward. And we are. But, people that think like, I'm just going to walk everywhere, I'll solve everything, and will be less productive and take more time. But you can also be healthier. There's nothing wrong with walking. It's not fat phobia, though. I love the ableism. The ableism and fat phobia. Ableism. They're evil twins. Now, you are, speaking of evil, you naughty Nancy. You naughty Nancy. All right, we got another one here. We'll take one more picture. We'll take one more picture. This is a post on Instagram.
What's in the box?
This is from Diets Don't Work Haze. Now, I know we don't like this account, but it's about thin privilege. It's about thin privilege. Everyone, drop some biceps and gorillas in the comments if you got some thin privilege. How about swole privilege? Fuck yeah. All right. This shit account writes, if you have thin privilege if you have thin privilege if you aren't afraid of being judged by your doctor or told just lose weight for the 15th time. You can walk into most stores and find your clothing size. Oh, thin privilege. Thin privilege. I can find clothing that fits me. You have thin privilege if you don't get a job promotion. If you don't get a job promotion, you don't immediately think it is because of your body size. If you don't get a job promotion, you're like, oh, maybe I'm fat. All right. All right. Sorry, something going on. Okay. If you don't get a job promotion, you don't immediately think it is because of your body size. Well, if you think that, maybe it is. Seriously, maybe it is. Some jobs you shouldn't be morbidly obese. Shocker. You have thin privilege if you can book an airplane seat without worrying how you fit. I book airplane seats, and airplane seats are not supposed to be comfortable. They're supposed to be efficient. They're supposed to get you through the fucking sky. They're supposed to lift your ass off the ground, fly you thousands of miles across space and time, and deliver you in one piece. They're not concerned with whether or not you fit comfortably with your armrest. And they're trying to fit more than one person on a plane. This isn't Operation Dumbo Drop. Okay? You remember that movie? No one does. Maybe one person does. All right? It's not a cargo plane. All right, there's another page to this. People in larger bodies face consistent systemic oppression and discrimination that they bring upon themselves. And they want this. You want this. You want this. People that are running their mouths want this. Because if you lost weight, guess what? You'd be criticized and ostracized from people that are making believe that being obese is healthy. So anyone that promotes this shit is literally pushing themselves in the corner, because once they lose, they build an audience of this pro-fat nonsense. And then when they lose weight, you're fat phobic for losing weight. You betrayed your people. This is cause and effect. If you're obese and you treat your body like shit, you're going to pay the price, the ultimate price. Examples include being denied healthcare because of their weight, having to lose X amount of pounds to get a life-saving surgery. That's not discrimination. That's safety. That's safety. That's a safety concern. Discrimination in the workplace, fewer job opportunities and lower pay. Well, you're going to have less job opportunities. You're not as healthy. If you're obese, you're not as healthy. It's going to be more sick days. So that's less production, not to mention more higher health or issues or risk. And a lot of jobs that are physical, you're going to have a heart attack on the job. You're not going to be able to move as effectively. You're not going to be able to be as fast. It depends on the job. It depends on the position. And there's nothing wrong with the company not hiring someone because of their body size. There's nothing wrong with it, because it could be directly related to performance concerns. It's a health concern for the company. It's a production concern for a company. If you have health consequences, you're going to be missing a lot of work because you're always at the doctor's office complaining about the doctor taking your body weight. The doctor asked my body weight. If you're in the doctor every other fucking week, then you're not at work. I'm just saying, it depends on the job. It can be very important that you're not morbidly obese. If you're doing computer coding, I guess you could be in a basement somewhere and just texting and sucking down big gulps. Okay, but a lot of jobs require you to be productive. And there's a reason why, we'll go on a different road. Okay, examples include unable to find clothing in their size. There's a lot of clothing. There's a lot of big clothing out there. It's not that hard. And if you're that big that you can't find clothing, this is exactly what we're talking about. It's not the fact that there's no clothing. It's the fact that how do you get to that size where you can't find fucking clothing that fits? Any clothing. Clothing is huge out there. It's hard to find something that fits someone that's in shape. It's not easy finding clothing, period. A lot of people have issues. A lot of people shop all the time. That's what they call shopping, because you go and you try things on. You try things on. You don't just automatically see a fit. Man, from lifting and working out, only more recently, in the last 5-6 years, have there been more shirts and apparel that fit fitness and healthy and muscular people with more muscular builds and athletic builds. That's more recent. I used to go and try to get a shirt, and it would fit my torso, but then the sleeves would rip because my arms were so much bigger than the average person's arms. Now a lot of shirts are different, or they'll get bigger size. I wear tanks now, or no shirt at all, obviously. But now a lot of times shirts are bigger just because people are fatter, so they have to fit fatter arms. Anyway, and the last one here, negative attitudes and assumptions made solely because of their side. At no food fears. Negative attitudes and assumptions. Like what assumption? What assumptions based on someone's size? What assumption? That maybe they're not the epitome of health. Look, it's directly related. If you're obese, you're not, maybe you're in the process of trying to do better. Okay. But you're also there for a reason. You might be in the process of getting better, but at the same time, your body in many cases is your resume. And I'm not saying everyone has to be a fitness model, but yeah, that's the product of what you do. It shows what kind of a person you are. Are you someone that exercises regularly? What do you do? What's your identity? Like, how do you execute your days? What are your priorities? You can tell if someone sits around and just plays fucking video games all day, never gets any sun, never goes outside. You can tell who those people are. They're pale, poor posture. You can tell when someone has good posture and muscle tone. I'm not saying you have to be, 10% body fat. You know what I'm talking about. You can tell when someone actually gives a fuck. Not always at first glance, from a distance, but when you see someone who lifts, when you see someone who goes to the gym. People that make different choices. Look, when you go to a job, you give your resume. Like, hey, here's what I've done before. Your body is your resume as well. It's not necessarily all about aesthetics, but at the same time, you can judge a lot by the cover. You can judge a lot by the cover. You might not be 100%, but let me tell you, if I see a morbidly obese person, I'm going to be pretty accurate. All right. Speaking of that, let's talk about, let's do this first story first, which is kind of like ridiculous. We got a couple, what's in the box? Might have time for a video, but check this out. So this is what's really, really important, what's going on in our world. This is definitely going to move us forward as a society. Fluffernutter and dad bod are officially new words from Merriam-Webster. Very nice. Very important stuff. Excellent. So they added 455 new words, including the one that describes the white sandwich bread with peanut butter and marshmallow cream. Excellent. So they added Amorite. Amorite. Amirite. That's a word now. Amorite. So slang like that. Amorite. That's not a fucking word. Dad bod. Great. Let's add that. That's important. Fat dads out there. What up? Yeah. Dad bod. That's what I call. That's what I said this on TikTok and people lost their shit. This is like months and months ago. Dad bod is a fat man. Can we say it for what it is? A dad bod is a fat man. Dad bod. Someone that doesn't work out enough. There's an excuse because you have a kid that you don't take care of yourself. Oh, you have a gut and you're soft. Well, I have a kid. Okay, then don't have a fucking kid. Take care of yourself. Or use that. That should be even a more important reason to take care of yourself. You have a little human that you should be raising properly, teaching them how to take care of their body, what they should do when they're older. That's what a parent's supposed to do, prepare them for the world, how they should take care of themselves. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Some of the new words added. Digital nomad, super spreader. I wonder why that. Yeah, super spreader. Vaccine passport. Can we delete that one? That's a new phrase or a new word. Great. Deplatform. All right, communists. Another win for the commies. Excellent. TBH, to be honest. Okay. Amorite. Fluffernutter. God, this is disgusting. Fluffernutter. That's a word. It's a product. We need to make fluffernutter an official word. How fucking, God, should we just put a syringe like a diabetic, just like some metformin on the American flag already? Just a big donut. Just change the flag to a big fucking donut. Merriam-Webster, who knows what the real dictionary. This is the 11th edition Newspeak dictionary, I believe. Fluffernutter sounds like a sexual act, in my opinion. Fluffernutter, sexual act. He gave her the fluffernutter. Don't describe that, please. You'll get banned. All right. Now this one actually goes back. I don't know if it was Nathan. I think it was Nathan, and was it Jason? We were talking, Jacob. It was Jacob. And we were talking about the woke bullshit, right? People that believe in evolution, but not actual science. Ironically, right? Cognitive dissonance, double speak or double think. We're talking about, Nathan was talking about the gender dysphoria and the mental distress. Remember we have it over at papaswole.com, but you know how we talk about taint length matters? Save the taint length and phthalates and plastics and food. Drop some biceps and gorillas. If you've been cutting those things out of your life, remember shampoos, conditioners, soaps. Make sure that you're looking for phthalate-free products. You get a ton of great grass-fed beef tallow soaps and moisturizers, things of that nature. You want to go as natural as you can. You really want to get rid of those things because they can interrupt your endocrine system. They can be negative for development of young children. Of course, it's in food, plastics. Like you want to avoid using plastics. Like get a reusable bottle, like one of those flasks, stainless steel flasks, all these different things. So we talked about that for a while. I've been talking about that for a long time, how to get rid of plastics, but even more recently, the phthalates are becoming more of a mainstream talking point. And even more so now. So check out this latest quote article. This is pretty damn gross. So junked food is the headline. Toxic compounds used to make industrial tubing and rubber gloves are found in 80% of McDonald's, Burger King, and Pizza Hut food. Dangerous chemicals are linked to asthma, infertility, and smaller testicles, study finds, and a shorter fucking taint. Taint. Yeah. So they're found in 80% of these fast food places. So check out these bullet points. Researchers tested 64 top menu items from McDonald's, Burger King, Pizza Hut, Domino's, Taco Bell, and Chipotle. But I thought Chipotle was healthy food. Almost all tested positive for phthalates, which are compounds that make plastic more pliable. 80% contained a phthalate linked to heightened risk for asthma, and 70% to one tied to reduced fertility. Items made with meat had higher levels of phthalates, while French fries and cheese pizza had the lowest. So those of you, how many of you know, maybe personally, you can say it, you don't have to, but how many of you know someone that had trouble, a couple that had trouble conceiving? Phthalates and these kinds of environmental toxins have been lowering sperm count, lowering testosterone, lowering sperm count for decades. Same things with fertility in women. This is why people are having trouble having kids. We are a species that is only here because we fucking reproduce. That's why everything is about sex. We are only here to eat, survive, sleep, get some shelter, fuck, and then die. That's really why we're here. We're creating Hollywood and movies and YouTube, and we're doing the Daily Swole fucking podcast. The only reason we're here as creatures is to bang and make more people. We're actually not making enough people to replenish our population. I think in the United States, like 1.7 kids per family, which is not enough. You have a parent, a mom, and a dad. That's two people. If you're having on average 1.7 kids, then you're not going to have enough people in the future. Fertility issues shouldn't be popular. It's because of the food. It's because of lifestyle habits. This is why. It's so fucking obvious. But you don't have a quadruple blind, triple blind fucking study that is peer reviewed by 29 fucking. You can't just see the writing on the wall. You can't see the writing on the wall. You can't just see the obvious nature of this. The article goes on and it says it's not just the cholesterol, calories, and carbs in fast food that people have to worry about. Burgers, pizza, and burritos are crawling with toxic forever chemicals. According to a new study, researchers at George Washington University ordered dozens of items from McDonald's, Burger King, Pizza Hut, Domino's, Taco Bell, and Chipotle. According to their analysis, they found phthalates, which are used to make plastic pliable, in over 80% of the samples. Let's read on a little bit more. Over 80%. 80%. Phthalates are also known as plasticizers and are used in hundreds of products, from vinyl flooring and plastic packaging to soaps and shampoos. This is what we're just talking about. In addition, they have been linked to numerous health problems, including cancer, liver damage, infertility, thyroid disease, asthma, and even smaller testicles, as well as learning disabilities, behavioral issues, and attention deficit disorders in children. You don't fucking say. You don't say. Don't give your kids garbage food. Oh my God, it's going to negatively affect their development. Oh my God, it's going to make them hyperactive and have attention deficit issues. Oh my God, really? You mean don't pump them full of sugar and then sit them in a chair and teach them boring shit for 8 fucking hours a day? Oh my God. Who would have thunk it? This is so shocking. Breaking fucking news. People are exposed to phthalates by ingesting foods and beverages that have contacted products containing phthalates or by breathing phthalate particles in the air directly. Exposure is a particular risk for kids, the health agency said, because children crawl around touching things and put them in their mouths. Yep. Yes, they do. The researchers chose the restaurants and menu items, hamburgers, fries, chicken nuggets, burritos, and cheese pizza based on market share and best-selling items. Items made with meat had higher levels of phthalates, while French fries and cheese pizza had the lowest, according to their findings. Oh, this food just looks so gross. That food looks so fucking disgusting. Tyler said, is that why my balls are small? Good one. Hadouken!
Crucifixion was good. Out of the door, line on the left, 1 cross each.
If you have SBS, small ball syndrome, eat a fucking steak. Okay. Of the food they ordered, 81% contained a phthalate called DNBP, which has been linked to a heightened risk for asthma, and 70% contained DEHP, which has been tied to reduced fertility and other reproductive issues. As concern over phthalates grows, alternative plasticizers have been developed, and the scientists found one such substitute called DEHT in 86% of the junk food. The full health impact of these alternative plasticizers are not yet known, the researchers said. The burgers, McNuggets, and milkshakes could have come into contact with phthalates and replacement plasticizers anywhere along the food chain, the researchers said, from processing and packaging equipment to the plastic gloves worn by employees. All right, so we got a nice little picture here. Let's see here. Amy Zoda, the co-author, a professor of environmental health at George Washington University, said the study raises concerns that low-income Americans and people of color are being disproportionately... Okay, it's got to come down to race things. And people of color, everyone is being exposed to this shit. It's in all fucking products. It's in everything. It's in so much fucking shit, even in dairy products, because it comes through plastic tubing. They keep on talking about, and now it's going to get woke, right? Disadvantaged neighborhoods. Yeah, there's fast food fucking everywhere. There's McDonald's in goddamn hospitals. There's McDonald's in the Aventura Mall down here, one of the, most high-end malls in the country. There's fast food fucking everywhere. There's plastic everywhere. You get your Ziploc containers and you're going to microwave it. It's in that shit too. Ugh. Gotta go woke with it. Gotta go fucking woke. Anyway, eat some real fucking food. That's why you want to make your own food. That's why you want to make better choices. And it's not just about, that's why it's all 7 pillars. There's a lot more to it than just, counting your carbohydrate intake. Okay. It's not just your macros. A lot of other aspects to it. And of course, people are going to poo-poo that, and they're still going to spray their Axe body spray. Fragrance has phthalates. Okay. So all these like artificial, fragrances, Febreze, all that shit is crap. It's so fucking bad for you. Laundry detergents, these companies that make better products are going to say phthalate free. You can look and they will promote that. They will say what they are. They will tell you on the package. That's a marketing thing that a lot of people are looking for. But if you look for beauty products, whether it's deodorants or shampoos and conditioners, they will say phthalate free. You want to look for those things. Save the taint. Elongate the taint. Make it long. Make it long. Make it long. Save the taint. Taint length matters. That's over there at papaswolio.com. Taint length matters. So fucking true. So fucking true. So fucking true. Oh my God. All right, fam. That was intense. Well, we'll do some more. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's FEF. So we got some great videos tomorrow. Tomorrow's FEF. So tomorrow we will get into some of these videos. We got a lot of great videos we'll get into. And let's talk for a second about the Signature Series. So those of you that are eager for the Signature Series, that will be going live. So you will have a link. We'll talk about it during tomorrow's episode. It will go live tonight at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. So it's going to go live at midnight, and it's going to be available. This first release, the other ones aren't going to be this long. This first release will be going live through Sunday at midnight. So you do have a couple days to get it. So go live tonight at midnight, and that will be probably shipped within 1 to 2 weeks. So you will, and you'll see all the details on the site. So it's the design is fucking great. It came out amazing. You're going to have a Swole card certificate sent in addition to your apparel to commemorate. It's going to be a personalized Swole card certifying your purchase, and it's something that's very special. And there's a lot of hidden, and I can walk you through it once it's live, but everything has to do, there's a meaning behind everything with this release. And it'll stay that way. It'll stay that way through the future releases. And of course, I'll announce the next time for the next Signature Series collector's release at the end of this release, which will be Sunday at midnight. So tonight, 11:59 p.m., and you will be pleasantly surprised when it arrives on your doorstep. So you're not going to know. You don't know the design. However, it is fire, and I can't wait to get mine. So there's a one-time limited collector's release, and it will never be on sale again. We will never do this design again. It's one of a kind, and this is my personal Signature Series. So these were all very, very deep to my heart. Very deep, very close to my heart, very deep to my heart. Well, of course I would have deep and close. It's got to be pretty deep to get close to my heart. I don't want anything getting to my heart if it's not deep. If it's not that deep and it's getting close to my heart, that's a problem. It's got to be pretty deep. It's got to be both. So I'm very excited about that. All right. So this has a ton of meaning, and that's going to go live at midnight tonight. So you got time. And then the future ones, not going to have that much time, but you'll know what the deal is. So this is the first release, going to be a little bit more open with it to allow more people to get a chance to grab it. And Mike, so we get a mystery design. Indeed. It's a mystery design. It's one of a kind. And like I said, if you want to participate, you can. If you don't, you don't. But I'll tell you, Signature Series is going down. So there's a lot of thought that went into it, and it's done right. It's going to be fire. So yes, Eastern time. So midnight tonight, 11:59, and it'll go through midnight on Sunday. All right. And how to access it. Hold on a second. Okay. All right. Yeah. So there'll be limited amounts available. Should be fine for this first release. So just be quick with it. And this will be available in your library. Okay. So it'll be available in your library. There'll be a button where you can go right to the page, and we'll talk about it tomorrow. So SwoleFam members are going to get first dibs on it. And then I'll be talking about how you can access it on the cast tomorrow. So if you're a member, you log into your library, you know where you have the button where it says, hey, check out the previous or the countdown timer for the accountability meeting, and click here to watch accountability meeting. Or we do that for the round table, where you log into your library and click the button and go right to the meeting or right to the round table. That's where it'll be, right in your library homepage. So you log into SwoleX, you'll see the button when it's live, and then I'll take you to the page, and then you can make your purchase, and they will ship within a couple, pretty quickly. Once we wrap this up and get you you'll see all the details on the page, should ship out within a week or two. So super fucking excited for that. So midnight tonight, and then any questions or anything else, we'll talk about it for the next day or so through the weekend. All right. Super stoked for it. Super stoked. And definitely a good time for this first release, because we have the holiday season coming up, and things are going to get a little bit hairy potentially with shipping. So it should be good. And the cool thing is, this is going to be the shipping's included. So it's going to be done through the X site, and then you're going to love how this connects. You're going to love how this connects. I'm telling you, you are going to love how this connects to the podcast. It's going to connect here in the Swole hole. It goes deep. So midnight tonight, be available. Log into your account. You'll see the button. Boom. And you can jump on that. And then when it arrives, it's going to be awesome to see people posting pictures of it when you first get yours in. So limited release, and I'm excited. So more applause. Let's fucking go. I've been excited. I've been excited for this for a long time. It's the right time, and it's done the right way. It came out, and it has that connection, and I'm really excited for the future ones as well. So really stoked. Okay, let's give away today's Swole card. We had a lot of great SwoleFam posts. A lot of you dropped some juicy juice in the comments, and I'm really proud of everyone for fucking absolutely crushing it. And you know, it's really fucking great, the support from all of you. We're going to keep on reading these posts. We're going to keep on reading the 2000, the Swole 2K, the Swole 2K comments, because a lot of them came through. So I said we're going to kind of carry this through for the next few days, probably the next few days to a week. But really humbling to read, and I'm just really glad that we're all here together and that we're crushing it every day, and the impact that it makes in my life, not to mention knowing the impact the show makes in your life. I know we have a great time here. We go over some serious shit. We go over some ridiculous, insane shit, but it keeps us all sane, and we just keep on growing and developing as a community. So some more biceps and gorillas for all of you. Yesterday's episode was great. Today's episode is great. Tomorrow's episode will be great. And we just keep on going. So again, 2001, A Swole Odyssey. Guess what? 2002, 2003, 2004. We just keep on fucking going. We just keep on going. And that's it. And that's all there is to it. Another brick in the wall. Another day. Pillar number 7, right? Consistency every day. This is when people quit. This is a fantastic card. And today's card, I think we all know where this is deserved. And there's so many deserving posts, and there's so many deserving hashtags on the live chat. But I want to say a special thank you to our very own, congratulations, our very own fucking Nathan for winning his yellow belt. That's fucking fantastic. And I think we can all agree, if Nathan quit, he wouldn't have that belt. So I want to say congratulations, Nathan, for winning today's Swole card. Nathan did not quit. You got no quit. Only the first step. You got a yellow belt. Now you got to get the other ones, whatever the fucking colors those are. You got to get the Swole belt first. You got to get the Swole belt. That's beyond black. That's like 11th degree, 12th degree, the Swole degree. I should make my own belt system. Congratulations, Nathan. Regardless, send us an email, support@swolenormous.com, Swole card, 2000 Schwam, 20 hundo Schwam, in the subject, your mailing address in the body of the email. So congratulations, bro. You got your yellow belt. That's fucking fantastic. And if you quit, you wouldn't get that. And if you gave up, you wouldn't get it. And if you give up now, you're not going to get your next one. So next time you think you're having it rough, next time you think you have a rough go of it, next time you think you're in the dumps, next time you think you're, there's nothing good going on in your life, or you think you can't do it anymore, you look at that card and you remember, this is when people quit. This is when people quit. You can always look at that card. That's the important thing. You look at that moment. And I want you all to have this. There's another episode that's actually titled, This is When People Quit. This is when people quit kind of episode. This is when people kind of quit. This is when people quit kind of day. Because I did that for the audio experience. So you have another short little podcast on the SwoleNormous audio experience. You can subscribe to that one if you haven't. So anytime you think you're having a low period, anytime you think things aren't going your way, anytime you think you're struggling, remember, this is when people quit. This moment that you're sitting in, this is when people quit. This is when people give up. This is when people skip. This is when people slack. This is when people make excuses. That's what people do. That's what most people do. And you always say to that, that's what average people do. You know what we say to that? We say, fuck average. Fuck average. Average people quit. And that's how average people stay average, because they quit. When things get tough, when it hurts, when it burns, when it's not convenient, most people don't. I have that card over here. Most people don't. Most people don't. And this is when people quit. Most people don't. And most people fucking quit. Most people don't, and most people quit. That's some straight up fucking facts. All right, so Signature Series goes live tonight. It goes live tonight at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time, 23:59 for you military peeps. All right, it goes live at midnight and will be being available for purchase for pre-order through Sunday. And I'm super stoked for that. So it'll be live and you'll log into your account, your library. We'll talk about it more tomorrow, but it'll be available, that button, and then it'll take you to the page where you can make your purchase, and all those details will be there for you. So you want to join the fam today, and plus you'll get early access to the Signature Series. You can head on over to SwoleNormousX.com, join the fam today, and you can get early access with all memberships. So check it out, SwoleNormousX.com. Let's nut this beesh. Falcon, take us away, please. Thank you so much.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you?
You can't be at least mildly interesting, then shut the hell up.
I'm your huckleberry. That's just my game.
First, take a big step back and literally fuck your own face!
I march in your general direction.
The more you hate me, the more you will learn.
Mr. Strickland.
He's on fire! You're not making this easy on me, boy.
I didn't know they stacked shit that high.
Oh, it's music. We're making love. Making love in your ear holes, fam. You feel that tickle, that bass?
Shakalaka!
Don't forget to watch where the sun don't shine.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by the you know the thing.
You're insane, gold member!
The attacks on me, quite frankly, are attacks on science.
I got hairy legs. You got more questions. I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
Then there's something wrong with you. You're certainly not very good.
I am the danger.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
If you're watching the show, you know I did not use my hands because I was playing the piano with my dick. All right, fam, wise. Oh, some biceps to go. Biceps to go. Some biceps for the road. Thank you for being here. Remember, 11:59 midnight drop for Papa Swole's Signature Series P3S Schwam is going live tonight, and I'm fucking stoked.
Oh, you can.
Swole 2K. We're fucking crushing it. We're off to a great start. This next 10 hundo episodes are going to be lit. Get ready for a nip blasting adventure to infinity and some sick fucking gains. We'll see you tomorrow for 20 hundo and stew 2002. Manana. Peace, McGee's, Deuce, Magoose, your boy, Papa Swole. Oh.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing, like an IPO trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans, I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like
then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint you. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. Our topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits.